Internet. My name is Savan12986, and this is Pegasus 442. Unless
Hello.
you're watching his video, in which case I'm Pegasus 442, and this is Savan12986. Also, this rain is annoying.
Yes. There is no rain. Okay.
Because I can't find that setting that you can, so where is it?
Just escape. Options. Video settings. Other. Weather.
Oh.
And then you press done like 80 bajillion times to get back out.
Right. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I'm going to pause the recording because there's one thing I forgot to do. I need to remove the cursor from my display because it doesn't show for me, but it does show for you guys in the recording. So I will be right back.
Getting me some potatoes.
You broke my pants, you jerkwad. I was making my video better for the people on the internet, and you broke my. You have been a very busy bee, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Wow.
Build your
this trim.
Build your staircase.
I haven't been on. I've been at school.
Yeah, I thought the black touch around it would have been pretty nice. I don't know if I should put it on the underside though.
I don't know. Are you going to extend it like that on the underside?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like one extra layer?
No, I think it's going to be up like that.
Okay, well then I don't think it needs it on the other. I can't say words.
So I'm not really sure yet.
The thunder side. And now I gotta go make more pants because you're a jerk ass.
We have plenty of iron. I'm still trying to make it look like a spaceship.
Okay.
Which I was able to do on the back end of it. I got our entry and exit landing bays
We
to
don't have any pants already made.
to look like modified engines that we're not using anymore, kind of.
Cool.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go harvest some potatoes. Because we don't really have any food.
What the hell is this? Track remover? Yeah, it must be something from Railcraft.
What? Is there something in there?
Well, no, I was crafting the recipe for the iron pants, and if you remove the bottom rightmost iron ingot, it becomes a track remover. But I'm more interested in pants right now.
Pants are nice. Where are we putting the poisonous potatoes?
I don't know. I've just been putting random crap in here.
Random crap where?
In this one.
I don't see anything opening.
Look at me.
Yep.
Okay. This one. You're turned around. What are you looking at? Okay.
I am looking at... There's tons of lag.
Oh. I'm not getting any. Okay, do you see me now?
And now I do.
Okay. Yes, that one.
Why is there so much lag?
I have no lag.
My ping doesn't say anything is going on, but there's definitely lag and there's no room for potatoes in there.
Well, then you can get rid of something.
That was weird. So, as I was saying, like about this texture pack, it's pretty cool. Except all like the low machines and stuff, all have a blue tint.
Ow! Goddamn cactuses.
And in the original, they're all white. And I like the white look better. So I think I'm gonna spend like an entire day redoing this texture pack.
Well, you should be able to just change. Oh wait, no, we're still on 1.4.6, aren't we?
Yeah. Why?
Because in 1.4.7 they changed it. There's no longer a giant train.png and items.png. It's one. Every individual item has its own texture as a separate file, and it gets stitched back together by the game. So if you just want to change one item, you can.
I don't know if that would make it easier or harder to change textures.
Easier, because you can still do the packs, I think. Because Dinnerbone made a pack unmaker, which separates it into all the individual pieces.
Okay.
So that should make it easier for doing things. Okay. Well, we have recently, or semi-recently, installed these. These here are aerial faith plates, and I'm going to give the people a tour of what they do.
They are amazing. But we
Now,
also have these lamps.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
red ones
I'll
for
explain
exit.
that after I show them how these things work. So if anybody has played Portal 2, you should know what an aerial faith plate is.
Aren't they in 1 too?
No, they're only in 2.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
I know if you've played 2, you should know what these are. Now we're already using some of the Portal stuff, like the long fall boots that prevent you from taking fall damage. So now we have these aerial faith plates, and you can right click on them and change the horizontal and vertical power. We have already set these up to be good for what we need them to do. The design of this area is, I guess, kind of made to be a hangar. And we've got outbound over here on the right-hand side and inbound on the left-hand side. So as you're going out, you run out, and the aerial faith plate just makes you go so far. It's awesome.
It saves a lot on jetpack usage.
It does. And then you can see over there how we've got the red lights on the left and the green on the right. So for outbound and inbound. And then you just fly back in.
And I tried to make these look like engines.
Yeah, I kind of like that. That looks pretty cool.
What used to be engines. I actually had to do it on the outgoing side.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you would hit your head.
Yeah. But I want to go see how the refinery's doing, because it is far more fancy than it was in the last video. So I want to give people a tour of
yeah. It's way better.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually haven't been watching it, because kind of don't need to once it starts running.
Yeah. We've got it all basically automated at this point. Oh, we've had problems.
Oh.
Power pipe exploded.
Blew up again.
Yeah.
What can we have that's higher than a gold pipe?
That's not the problem. It's the power, like, builds up in the pipe and... Well, this is off. Oh, wait, it's off because it doesn't have power. But, like, the power builds up in the pipe and then it swells and explodes. And I don't know why. Which is why I don't like powering things through Buildcraft. I prefer Industrial Craft, because wires don't just explode like that unless you overvolt them.
Can we use the wires on these?
If we built electrical engines and plugged them into the refinery, and it's raining again.
It'll stop again for me. Come on.
Oh, yep, there it goes.
Yep.
I like this setting.
Yep.
But...
So, let's see. So we have combustion.
Mm-hmm.
And those can go to... well, I guess, I mean, there's tons of ways that we could really convert it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, ignoring the fact that this pipe is broken, which is the power source for this, which is the refinery.
Yeah, we're going to have to fix it.
Yeah. How we have this set up, we have the oil pump down in the hole now. I don't know if we need to, but it's kind of cool having just this pump coming up, or this pipe.
Yeah.
And then Pegasus made a big-ass industrial iron tank.
Which we really, really needed.
Yeah, we did. We kept running out of space.
And this thing was actually full, and there was still oil down there.
Yeah,
both of these tanks hold 720 buckets.
Yeah, 720,000 units, and each bucket is 1,000. And then that runs out through the back into the refinery, and then it comes out from the refinery into this fuel storage tank, which has 700 or 270, almost 280 buckets full of fuel in it already.
And I think these engines each hold like 64 buckets or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we've also got a fuel line that runs to these engines that keeps them full of fuel, and these are water thingies that make water go.
Keep them from exploding, basically.
Yeah, these are aqueous accumulators.
They work super fast when you put water source blocks on either side of it.
Yeah, those things just like assemble water and pump it in. So I'm gonna head back to the base and get some more. Oh yeah, we have aerial faith plates over here too, just to kind of help you get started going back. I'm gonna bring back some
extra pipe.
Yeah, some extra pipe. We have 5, so we may as well store some over there,
just in case.
Yep. So here's the important question.
Yep.
Now that we've given the little bit of a tour, and I really do like the way this place looks on the overviewer.
Yeah, the overviewer looks sweet. Where'd you go? Oh, never mind. I saw the plate up.
Yep. What do you want to do today?
Well...
What do you want to do today, Pinky?
Well, Brian, there's a new mob spotter over at Scott's place.
Wait a minute, we're doing this backwards. It's what do you want to do today, Brian? There we go. That makes a lot more sense, because...
That does make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Well, Pinky, we're gonna do what we do every day. Try to take over the world.
Okay. The problem with these...
pancakes.
Pancakes. The problem with these engines is once they stop working, you have to wait for them to cool down to 0.
Yeah.
And I think the energy stored has to go all the way down to 0 too.
But I mean, these things last forever. If you fill this entire side with fuel and then just have something to refill the water, as long as the water stays above halfway and this thing's full of fuel, this thing will run for way longer than like an hour, just with what fuel is in it. I had one of these on my test server, and I just let it run continuously, and I actually got bored waiting for it to use fuel.
So, yeah. Oh, I had an idea. Okay, so each of these at full power outputs 4 MJ, correct?
6.
6. Okay, 6 Michael Jacksons.
There is 12.
Yeah, so we've got 12 between the two of them.
I was trying to think of one, but I couldn't think of one fast enough.
Wait, 12?
I didn't want to say Michael Jackson's.
Oh.
Michael Jordan's, but that's not cool enough. It's too close.
Yeah. Monkey journals? 12 monkey journals.
Okay.
And I think the refinery. Now, I know 12 is enough to do full efficiency on the refinery.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure the refinery is maxes out at, I think, 8. So we're producing extra power. So if we make another one more engine, we'll make 18. And then 2 of these, we'll make 18, and then 2 of these will use up 16. And I think that difference is why these pipes keep exploding, because we're making more than we're using. So it's like building up in here, and then it overheats the pipe, and then the pipe explodes.
Okay, so if we put up another engine, have 16, and then the 2 running at like 3 horsepower, do you think we should do that?
I think we should. And when you consider that have we talked about how many other oil wells we found?
No.
Okay, let's do a quick...
Yeah, I actually don't know where any of these are.
Okay,
and I have half of my jetpack, so let's go fill those up first. Actually, you know what that we should do here too? We should hook up like some bat box or no, we need damn, what was it called? I have it written down. Give me a second.
Okay.
The thing that melts rock in the lava.
Crucible. Magma crucible.
Yes, we need one of those here. Because then that will convert cobblestone into lava, which we can then use in a geothermal to a bat box, and then we can recharge our jetpacks here.
Okay.
Maybe we should do that this episode.
We could do that this episode.
Let's do that this episode.
Okay, well first let's go show the people, and I'm going to
Okay.
bring up my waypoints so I can turn those back on. Because...
I'm gonna go charge my jetpack because I know this is gonna be a trip.
Okay. Okay, so I turned on the waypoints for the fuel, and actually there's one that I don't even have a waypoint for yet, but that's the closest one. Actually,
Oh, is that the one we were just at?
Yeah. Actually, you know, I'll pause right here because my jetpack's almost dead too.
So we're gonna go charge. Be right
Yep.
back.
Yep, we will be right back. And welcome back. We have
Welcome
charged
back.
our jetpacks, and we are heading over to the first of 3 sets of oil wells.
I thought we had 5 total.
Yeah, well, it's the one we already have,
Uh-huh.
the one we're going to,
Uh-huh.
which is right over here somewhere. There it is. I marked it with that
Yep.
floaty block with the torch on it.
Does this one go deep underground too?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep, this one goes way super deep underground, so this is our second and most convenient oil well, because the refinery's right there. We can just pump it straight over to there.
Yep.
And I'm going to...
So we should put a world anchor in between the two.
Yes, we should, because when we're at our base, it unloads these chunks.
Yes. Like, the refinery is literally on the edge of our base chunk.
Yeah. Which may... I have a suspicion also about why those pipes keep exploding.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that it might be loading, like, half the refinery, so it just stays in the pipes while the motor's running?
Yep. That is my suspicion.
That could be. Alright, where's this other one?
Okay, the next one is... Oops, I fell. The next closest one is over here. And this one is not just 1, but 2 oil wells.
2?
Yep, 2 really close to each other, just like these, except even closer.
Ooh. Special.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, here's one, and there's another right over here.
Oh, that is so awesome.
2 super close oil wells. And now the third set of oil wells is kind of far. It's almost 900 blocks from here.
Ooh. That is a bit far.
Yeah.
They have one for Feed the Beast, but they also have one for Dire Wolf.
Oh, guess what? Another one I didn't know about.
Cool.
So, here, I will add this. I will add a waypoint for this one, too. Yeah, I didn't even know this one was here.
We're only 400 meters from the base. That's not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Right on the edge of the boundary.
Yeah. So, oh, that tree is going to be on fire. Or maybe it was, because it's missing some leaves.
No, I don't think it's on fire yet.
Yeah, let's cut it down, because I don't like wildfires near my base. Also, I usually get blamed for wildfires.
You do.
And it's
Because
not...
they're normally your fault.
This one is not... That was only Okay, it happened like 5 times, but this one is not my fault.
See? We just know to blame you.
Yeah, I know I will not be doing that. I am perfectly content with John Smith.
I mean, I really, really like Sortex, and the glass fiber cables are amazing. They're
That is
so
the coolest volcano I have seen in this yet. All the other volcanoes around here suck, but this one's awesome.
Where?
Over here.
I can't... You're moving, and I can't see where you're going.
What, are you still having lag?
The
What do you have
chunks are loading
Oh.
slowly.
Oh, yeah, because you have Fraps running, and Fraps doesn't like to load chunks.
I don't know what its problem is.
I don't know. Well, go straight north. Or up on the viewer.
There's a big tree.
There is a big tree, and just past that tree,
Oh my god. That is a lot of basalt.
this is the best
Dude.
volcano. I didn't even notice this. Oh, good lord, is that another oil well? It is. It is flowing out. Okay. This is what I think of when I think of a volcano.
Yeah, this is a volcano.
Yeah, the other ones are just like kind of knobby ones, and I know there's like...
it's new. It's brand new. It's flowing down on this side.
Oh, yeah. Which explains why I didn't notice it when I found the oil last time. Ooh, I want to see it hit the glacier. That'll be cool.
I don't think it does anything.
I don't think it will either, but it's cool. Okay, well, anyway, there's
Wait,
Even
I
more oil over here.
dang you, load.
We are surrounded by oil. We are oil tycoons. We should name ourselves Rockefeller and Rockefeller. Because
We actually do need a name for the base yet.
we do.
And we wanted to go with solar power.
Wait. Oh.
Oh, is it a tiny one?
It's a tiny one.
Make sure to check every square.
I'm
Check
trying.
every square.
I'm checking. Yeah. It's one of the little tiny ones that doesn't have an actual shaft.
Aww. We can still pump it. Actually, no. We will have this as an attraction.
Mm-hmm. Oil land.
Yes.
Instead of Disneyland, we'll have oil land. Here, I'll add a waypoint.
Wells.
Yeah, let's go down the oil well.
Okay. And then we can start on our adventure to make the bat box and everything else.
Yeah. Oh, I had an idea. We should make an MFE because we always run out of power.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that to make a high voltage solar array.
Mm-hmm. Well, first
And
we
then-
need to make a medium voltage solar array.
Well, yeah, we can do that too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's a better way to go down these. God damn it. Well, if a spider doesn't knock you out of the way. Okay. You know how it takes a long time to get down?
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. So fly straight up. Just keep flying all the way up until you hit the top of the map
Oh.
and just drop straight down. You will go really far in.
Oh god.
What?
Ah, damn it.
I'll save your stuff.
Thank you. Can you come back to the base?
I guess so.
I don't have death points on. And I would never get there in time.
No. Oh, here, I'll try and save your... Aha, I see you, creeper.
You know, you always think that you have enough time to, like, quickly zoom away.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you don't.
Yeah. No, that time I just didn't have it. I was also at 2 hearts, so
Oh.
that might have done
Oh,
it.
yeah, because you were drowning.
Uh-huh. I was. I want to get a nano suit.
Yeah, dude, nanosuits are cool. But the problem with both nanosuits and...
Ah, crap. I forgot I didn't have my long fall boots on. Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. I need to make a platform so I can mark this spot, but a zombie's chasing me. And I don't have any blocks in my inventory.
And I almost thought about using the aerial faith plate, and then I remembered no long fall boots.
That would be funny. Okay.
I would have
waypoints
died
add.
again.
I'm running out of names to name things because we've found oil, more oil, even more oil, 2 oil wells, close oil. What are we gonna
Dude,
call
I
this
would have
one?
I would just go like oil 5 or oil 6. I'd have kept it simple.
Yeah, I'm going to call this 9 because I have no idea how many we have. Oh yeah, my floating islands.
Yeah, they use like a miniature black hole, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if I remember correctly, each teleporter takes like 2 million EU just to power.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Is there another oil well over there that I found and didn't mark a waypoint? I think there is. There is.
We'll have to go and check out Scott's little setup thing because it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's got like 1 solar panel. 1.
Q.
It's a high voltage.
Yeah. Yeah, Q crossfade to Scott's house.
What?
Oh, that's the transition music.
Or are you gonna transition to Scott's?
I don't know, maybe. Actually, probably not, because it'll be kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah. You almost here?
Yeah, I'm about 300 meters away.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I forgot about these floating islands. I found these floating islands, and I have claimed them in the name of me.
Scott's base is 500 meters from our base.
Oh, damn. I am out of jetpack.
Yeah, I was almost out. Use mine. Mine might have a little bit left.
Well, I'm being chased by mobs, so I don't exactly have time to...
Yeah.
Ow. Skeleton shot me. Okay, come on. Ow. Crap.
You really missed the jetpack.
I do. It's so much easier. You don't have to worry about these jerkasses.
And when you have a base up in the sky
Yeah, it's kind of useful.
where every exit can kill you.
What? Oh, apparently, jetpacks remember whether or not they were in hover mode.
Really?
Yeah, I put yours on and I was in hover mode.
Interesting. Yeah, normally I stay in hover mode.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it takes more power to do.
Yeah. And I am back. Back in black. Bye now. Bye now.
Ooh.
Bye now.
You're covered with arrows.
Yeah, they kind of shot me.
Yeah.
Okay, well here... Actually, you know what?
There's a chest right here if you just want to put all the stuff in there. Nah, there's not really much room in there, though. But I didn't have much on me.
Your longfall boots are not in my inventory.
Oh, we're gonna have to go to Scott's and make more then.
No, they're super easy to make.
Well, yeah, but... Oh, we do have obsidian, don't we?
Yeah, we have the material to make them. So now we can show the people... Oh, wait, no, that was mine. We can show the people how to make longfall boots.
I had some torches.
It probably got mixed with mine here. You can have half.
Okay.
That's yours.
Is it weird just like seeing it come right out of the box when you put it in?
A little bit, yeah. Okay.
There.
So now we can go show the people how to make longfall boots. These are the most useful things in the game, basically. Well, if you have a jetpack, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need iron, and we need obsidian.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's
Wait a minute. Okay.
Easy. Oh, are you coming down here?
There is enough power in the jetpack to last me to get to the ground.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay. So, this is how you make longfall boots. It is 6 iron and then an obsidian. Wait a minute.
There's 2 diamonds.
No, there aren't.
Yes, there are.
Hold on. Oh, damn it. They must have changed the recipe.
We can borrow some of Scott's.
Well, we have some. I didn't want to use them for this, but you kind of need those.
Well, we can borrow some of Scott's. Besides, they kind of owe me for helping them build their mob trap.
But Scott got his by cheating, and I don't want that.
I understand.
Here, these are my 4 diamonds because my miner dug them out of the ground, and I will let you use them.
Okay. Yeah, isn't this blue tint ugly, people? Ugly.
Okay, so yeah, you need 2...
It is not raining.
Yeah, you need 2 longfall boots to make the longfall boots.
I can tell it is not raining because these have green bars.
Okay, here you go. Behind you.
Yay, booties.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this cool? I made a table.
Yeah, I saw that. That is cool. We can... We need a gavel and be accusatorial and have, like, little chairs here and here.
You know, I'm actually gonna, in the room, I'm gonna put a glass fiber cable on it. Just one. And it makes a little tiny cube, and it floats, and it looks pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn all the oil waypoints off because we don't need them anymore.
No. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to Scott's because he has a working power conversion.
Okay, so now we're going to do the crossfade to Scott's house. So we're at Scott's house, and he has aerial faith plates too.
It's so much easier to get to his hope base. But see that big giant cube over there?
The giant hole in the ground?
No.
That's his quarry.
No.
What?
Over there.
Where are you?
Over there.
I
I'm
don't.
right here. Right here. On top of the blacksmith.
Um, I don't see you.
Maybe we need to relog.
Are you standing like right by the aerial faith plates? On
I'm
this,
standing on the corner.
on the
Right
same
behind you.
on the same building
Right.
that I'm on?
Yes, right behind you.
Okay, well you're invisible.
Okay. Do we need to relog?
Probably. We'll be right back. Okay, so you were gonna show me these, the Bluetricity solar panels.
Yes, this is what Scott has.
Okay.
And down here, it goes into this battery box,
Uh huh.
which then goes into these awesome engines,
Oh, that looks cool.
and they power that, and it converts this stuff into lava.
Oh.
800 megajoules. I mean, 8,000 for netherrack. And then it gets put into here,
Mm-hmm.
where you can use it.
Okay, so does this need to be done with netherrack or with cobblestone? Because you said cobblestone.
You can use both.
Okay.
If you actually look at it,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's that little teardrop.
Uh-huh.
If you click in the teardrop, it shows you the recipes.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But these engines are awesome. I want some because they're an awesome day-night sensor. They tell you when it's bright outside.
Okay. Also, this is... Well, I guess this would work with...
Yeah, I think the magma crucible works with any power source
That's cool.
as long as it's MJ.
Okay, and so
So we can.
so this is a Bluetricity motor that makes MJ?
Yes,
Okay. So then we can use this setup for both.
yes,
We can have Bluetricity and oil going into the same one.
yes.
Okay.
I'd rather do that at the base, though.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Like
we're already
inside
producing.
the big power tower of Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because we're already producing enough megajoules. I mean, this thing gets pretty high, pretty
I've
quick.
tried it. I had one before we left the base. The old base.
Aw.
Come to bed, dearie.
I'm eating.
But you'll miss Antiques Roadshow. I can't miss Antiques Roadshow. It's my favorite show.
Hey.
Hey.
We don't talk about witchcraft in this house. That's cheaty stuff.
That is cheaty stuff. Okay. I forgot what we were doing.
We need a magma crucible,
Oh, yeah.
nether brick, bucket, nether brick, machine frame, redstone reception coil, and copper ingot.
Okay. Well, that's all fairly simple.
See, the machining frame is iron, gold, and glass. How about you make that, and I will make the generator.
Okay. So I need a machine for that's pretty simple. I think I can manage something of that complexity. I'll even make the reception coil. Well, for right now, we'll put it here.
Yeah.
And it connects, so that's cool.
And then this, move right there.
Okay, and then the output is set to orange, and that should be correct. So let's turn these on.
When you turned on the engine and it got power, it reorientated the geothermal generator.
Cool. Okay, and then so this is receiving power.
Yep, you just put cobblestone in it, and then when this thing gets power, yeah.
Well, that should hopefully solve the problem of our exploding pipe, because now that we're drawing power into this as well.
Yeah, though this thing's blue. I mean, it's not doing very well.
Yeah, blue is kind of okay. Blue's pretty good. Green is maximum efficiency. Blue is pretty good. Ooh, it turned on. It's doing things.
Yeah, it's converting.
Mm-hmm.
and then this will give us some lava. And this thing can actually store lava too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, do we need a wood pipe to suck this into the geothermal generator?
no, it does it automatically. It's right next to it.
Okay, cool. Here, I'll be the
Oh, it's
inaugural.
it's at green.
Oh, cool. Well, then there we go.
Wow.
This isn't even using enough to waste it. And then, but it's doing things.
Yep.
My jetpack is getting power.
Told you. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. You, sir, have figured out a very good way to make things happen. Congratulations.
High five. Jump and then high five.
3, 2,
2,
1,
3, 2.
4, 5, go.
Oh, I didn't jump. But go do it again.
Okay.
3. Wait. On go. 3,
Go.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really enjoy working with the oil in this game. I honestly didn't think I would. I wanted to go with biofuel originally, but I don't know. The oil is just awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty
You
cool.
get so much power from it. I mean, like if you have a well-working tree farm, you can get biofuel.
Yeah. We don't have a well-working tree farm. We don't even
No,
have a tree farm. We have...
no, we don't.
I cut down some trees. That's our tree farm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like this is the second best thing that we can get in the game, really.
Yeah. Which is considerably easier.
Oh yeah, and it's actually more fun.
Mm-hmm. I think this is way cooler. It's... The tree farms, it's too much magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
Like
mean magic in the same way that, like, equivalent exchange or UU matter is magic. I mean magic
no.
as in, like, it's a machine and then a tree grows and then the tree just stops existing and then there's logs in a box. I mean, yeah, you had to do things to make it happen, but
Yeah.
it's too magic-y.
Like this you can physically see the process.
Yeah, like we found oil in the well, and I'm gonna go turn that on because we have
Okay.
some room in the tank. Any second now, though, you ought to be. They ought to be. Oil ought to. Something. Oil, pipe, thing, tank. Yes.
Stuff like that. I really enjoy. Here's the oil.
Ooh. Yep. There it is. And then it goes up the pipe. I like the way it goes up.
Yeah, I know.
And then it goes
I like
over.
watching it fall
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
tank. That's my favorite part.
Okay, so it should be coming in any second now, and then from that thing, like in the middle. Yep, there it goes.
Opa.
And then you can see the oil level go up.
Yeah, watching it fall into the tank is my favorite part.
Yeah. Ooh, and then here comes another one.
Ooh, we got another one?
Mm-hmm. It's coming in. There.
Yeah. Whoa.
What?
We're going back and forth between blue and red.
Well, this is in the middle of running, so I guess that'll happen. Well, I
Yeah.
told you we need a third engine anyway, so now we'll have a thing to do with it.
All right.
I guess. I don't know. But yeah,
Do we want to make a third engine then?
I think we can make a third engine in the next video. I think we've run long enough.
Okay.
So thanks for joining us, people of the internet. This is Savan12986 signing off.
I will see you later.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.